Welcome to NashvilleChristian.com. It's a social network, events calendar, directory, discussion forum, and as we're about to find out, a whole lot more too. This video will show you some of the best features of the website, and even if you are already a Nashville Christian regular, it may introduce you to some areas of the website that you've never seen before. First, if you will notice at the bottom right of the webpage, there's a little drop-down menu. This is where you can customize how NashvilleChristian.com looks on your screen. And if you want to, you can select VB4 default skin, which will make your screen look exactly like mine. Okay, well let's take a look at a few of the great things that you can do at NashvilleChristian.com. This is the featured content on the main page, where you might find recent posts from NashvilleChristian.com users, or news or other important information, and on each side there are all kinds of links to more specific areas of the website that you can check out. For example, at the top left you will find the featured content sections box, and you can click on these plus signs to see more options, like this one called audio and video sharing. It can be expanded to see more specific options. One of those is Christian music, and if you expand Christian music, you will see options for different types of Christian music. So you can click on contemporary or rock or whatever you want. One of my favorite areas in the audio video tab is everything else, where all kinds of interesting audio and video are posted. From here you can also click on the Articles for Equipping tab, where many great articles written by Nashville Christian members like you can be read. You can also expand the Poetry with Purpose section and see poetry posted by members. Another way to find things that may interest you at Nashville Christian is by the Categories box. This allows you to find topics that may interest you, like family or devotion, and it will find the relevant articles and videos that pertain to your category and display them on your screen. Some other great sections of the website can be found in the Popular Shortcuts box. A few examples are the Church Directory of local Nashville churches, the Personal Testimony section, and the very important Prayer Request sections. And before we move on to take a look at the forums, I'll show you this tag cloud, which is another way to select articles by topic. If you see one that interests you, just give it a click and it will bring up the article on that subject. Now let's look at the NashvilleChristian.com discussion forums. You can get there by clicking this link at the very top next to the home page. It's one of the more interactive areas of the website, where you can share, express, and relate to other people in the community, speaking life into the body. Once you're on the main forum page, you can look for topics that you might be interested in. A few examples here are Christian books, here's one about marriage, and there's even a place for Nashville Christian singles. And once you find a topic that you like, let's say Christian books, you can click on it and it will open up a list of ongoing discussions about various books. For instance, this one is about C.S. Lewis's The Great Divorce. And you can join in on this discussion, or you can go back to the main book discussion page and start a new discussion about another book altogether. Now let's take a look at another great feature from NashvilleChristian.com. Have you ever wanted your own little corner on the internet to post your thoughts? Well, with the blog sections at Nashville Christian, it is very easy to start your own blog, which is great for individual expression, and it doesn't have to be topically relevant like in the forums. You can post, for instance, a journal of your spiritual journey, or your commentary about the Bible, or issues of the day. The main blog page shows a little bit from all the recent blog posts on the website, and you can click on a particular one to read more. And if you want to start your very own blog, you can click this button to the right that says Create Blog. The next section we're going to take a look at is groups. Groups are a place for an entity or an organization or people with a common shared interest to post updates and to keep each other informed about that common shared interest. Here's one on verse-by-verse Bible study, another on house fellowships, and this one is called Full Circle. It's about classic Jesus music from the 70s, and it contains tons of info and interviews from a radio show about Jesus music. A great way to listen to these episodes is by opening it up on another browser window while you surf around NashvilleChristian.com.
Welcome to Full Circle with Jerry Bryant.
If you have a special group idea like this one for pet lovers, you can start your own by clicking this button that says Create Group. The next section is one of my favorite features at NashvilleChristian.com, the Nashville Christian Events Calendar. It is one of the most complete listings on Christian concerts and other events in Nashville for Christians. You can get to it by clicking the link on the top navigation bar, or you can do like I do when I first arrive at NashvilleChristian.com and I'm on the home page. I'll check out the box to my top right, which is the Nashville Christian Events Calendar lineup. If you see something you might be interested in, like for example this one for Friday Night Fire at the Foundry, you can simply click on it and it will take you to that specific event, and you can see all the details of that particular event. Another thing that's really great about this is that you can click on the link at the bottom of the event that says the Foundry address, phone, and map, and it will take you to the Foundry's directory listing at NashvilleChristian.com, where you can get the phone number and address, but you can also click on the address itself, and it will take you to an interactive map to the event. And you can see why Nashville Christian is the best place to go if you're trying to find Christian events in Nashville. Now, let's take a look at the directory. This is a very practical part of the site. You can get to it by clicking the directory link at the top of the page, or if you're at the home page, you can go to the popular shortcuts box and click on Local Resources. Basically, this page is kind of like a master list of Christian ministries, businesses, artists. Like for instance, this is the section where you can find Christian businesses, and feel free to add your own. There's a section just for Christian music industry and Christian media, like podcasts and blogs. So if we click on the blogs, we'll see blogs from Christians in and around Nashville. Then up here, there's a section in the directory for ministries, like for instance, Greater Nashville Churches. This is a list that includes all Christian denominations and affiliations, and you can feel free to link your fellowship as well by clicking this Add Listing button. If you're interested in a particular listing, say this Grace Point Church listing, you can click on this little arrow to the right and you will see lots of options like View Website. Clicking this will take you straight to their website. View Google Map will show you how to get there. And if the church has a podcast, webcast, or RSS feed, then these links will appear. And you can check them out by clicking Listen to Podcast, View Webcast, or View RSS feed. If you click on the View Listing Details, you can see more information. For instance, the senior pastor's name and the service times are listed here. Again, we have the website, podcast, webcast, and map links. And if we click on the webcast, it will take you to a specific page to watch these webcasts. And this is a great way to get introduced to a new church or to stay in touch with an old one. Back at the listings page, you can click on either the map button or the address itself, and it will take you to their Google Map, where you can go to the Directions tab and type in your address to get step-by-step directions to the church. The last thing I will show you is the arcade and the gallery. First, let's take a look at the arcade. This thing is really fun. It's a place where you can play some classic arcade games like Asteroids and Space Invaders and Tetris and a lot of others. And you can compete with other Nashville Christians by trying to outscore them. It's really easy. Just click on the game you want to play, like Tetris, and the instructions will be to your right. And then click the buttons and start to play. And finally, let's take a look at the gallery. This is a place where members can post their photos and descriptions of those photos. It's really easy to do, and you can also make comments on other people's pictures. It's like your own personal photo album. Thanks for watching this overview of NashvilleChristian.com. It's free and easy to get involved, and we hope to see you around. NashvilleChristian.com, one body, one city, one click.